Hello, welcome to, I think it's the fifth or sixth episode, like the fifth or sixth progress video, I guess we're calling it, for my free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man, and more, as I'll talk about as we get into later in this video. Pretty much, I made another side account that I'm going to talk about later. I'm going to talk about UIMfreebie first, but I'll put a link in the description or whatever it is below if you just want to skip to my side account that I'm going to be doing as well. We'll talk about that later though. So right now on UIMfreebie, as you can see, the stats are up. I don't have that account up right now. I'm playing my side account currently, like as I speak right now. But I think I got 65 strength, so I can hit 13s with Amulet of Power and a Rune Sword. And then I'm at like 56-ish, I'm around 56-ish attack and defense right now. So I'm gonna get those up to like 65 again, and then I'll get another max hit with strength, and I'll probably round everything up to like 70 or 75. So I'm getting into my melee plans right now. I'm gonna talk about what I finished first. So last episode I was fishing, and I think I showed you guys I was trying to figure out eerie fishing, but I kind of thought that my fishing level was a little too low, so I went over to Barbarian Village and I just did 3 ticking with eating the food. So if you don't know what that is, it's when so I'll start off by fishing an inventory of food, like a full inventory of fish. I'll go to the fire. I'll cook up all that food, all the fish that I caught, and then instead of dropping it all, I'll go back to the fishing spot, and then I'll 3 tick. So what I'll do is, as soon as I catch a fish, I'll eat a fish and then click on the fishing spot again, and then as soon as I catch another fish, I'll eat another fish I have in my inventory, and then I'll click on the fishing spot again, and this way instead of 5 tick fishing, I can 3 tick it because I'm eating the fish. So it's like a lot faster than just AFKing. So I've been doing that. And I kind of tried to go like back to eerie fishing after a while, because I thought once I got a decent fishing level that I'd be able to eerie fish again. But I don't know if it's just because I'm bad at eerie fishing, or because I don't have a very good fishing level. But it just wasn't working for me. So I think I'm gonna wait a little bit later until my next fishing grind, and I'm gonna really just grind eerie fishing to see if I can really get it down. Eerie fishing, if you don't know, is pretty much the same thing as what I was talking about there, where I eat the fish as I'm catching them, but instead of eating fish while I'm catching them, I'm eating them and I'm cooking them while I'm catching them all at the same time. So it's 0 time cooking as well. So it's even faster. So that's fishing, and then I moved on to melees, as I talked about. I'm trying to get like 70-ish base melee stats. So my plan was, because I want to get like 70-ish melee stats and then move on to ogresses instead of hill giants, because hill giants are like, right now I can't really do ogresses, my stats are too low. But hill giants are a lot faster XP, but I don't really get much from them in terms of like nature runes and law runes and stuff, and money and just everything in general that ogresses do give me. But I can't really do ogresses yet because I'm not really high enough melees. So my plan was, and also because one thing that's nice about hill giants is that they require a lot of completionist stuff. They give me a lot of completionist stuff, So they give me like a lot of clue scrolls, and I get to do OWAR and stuff. So I figured this is probably my last chance to ever like grind out hill giants and get that completionist stuff. So I wanted to make the most of it and really grind them out. So I've been doing every clue scroll that I get, pretty much. Every beginner clue scroll that I get. And I also have a spreadsheet where I keep track of all the stuff that I've gotten. And I've also been doing all the OBOR cuties that I get. So I guess talk about OBOR now, because that completion stuff kind of ties in with it. So I got 2 uniques so far. I've gotten mole slippers, which are nice because I lost my demon boots a few months back when I died in the wilderness. So I got my mole slippers, which is a first kind of boot. I've never gotten mole slippers before, so that's really nice. And I also got monk robe top trimmed, which is pretty. It's a unique again, which is really nice. But also that kind of ties in with Obor because that's the only way for Ultimate Iron Man to get monk robes is through clue scrolls. You can get the trimmed one, the monk robe top and bottom trimmed through beginner clue scrolls. So I figured because because Obor, normally I'll have like 4 or 5 keys in my inventory when I'll go and kill them. And my kind of strategy for killing Obor is I'll chronicle or canoe over to the Champions Guild. I'll suicide an evil chicken. I'll spawn in Lumbridge. Then I'll go over to the chicken pit in Lumbridge and I'll grab the axe there. And then I'll canoe. I'll go to the canoe station in Lumbridge, canoe up to Champion Guild, go in, grab all my stuff from evil chicken, grab all the stuff that I need to kill Obor. So I'll grab all my ranging gear. I'll grab a fishing rod, some feathers, my Obor keys, my brass key, so I can get in through the door. And that's just beside Barbarian Village, so it's a lot quicker to get to Obor. But I'll just grab my stuff, and then I'll canoe over to Edgeville. I'll fish and cook an inventory of food, and then I'll go to Obor, kill it, and then normally I can only do, and I'll protect range. I kind of did range prayers as well, to enhance my range ability, but I figured it's a lot more efficient to just protect range, because what I'll do is I'll protect range, I'll kill him. Normally I can't really do 2 kills in 1 inventory, so normally I'll end up killing him and then going up, getting more food at Barbarian Village, and then going for another kill. So that works out really nicely, but then a problem that I've been running into is prayer. So I used to be only able to do 2 kills before I need to suicide again to get prayer in Lumbridge. Get prayer because your prayer restores when you die. But I figured if I wear the monk's robe instead of my green d'hide, my top slot, and then I flick my range prayer when I don't need it, then I can do 5 kills easy, in one, without dying or regenerating my prayer. So that's really nice. I've been using my monk robe tee as my uppers, and I've been really enjoying that, doing a lot of Obor. And then tying in with that again, I got a rune kite shield from Obor, which if you don't know is the best in slot kite shield for free to play Iron Man. And I'm pretty sure the only place I can get it from is Obor. So that's really nice. And I've been thinking, because since this is the last time I'm going to be grinding out hill giants, since I'll be doing ogresses after this, and I only get giant keys from hill giants, and a rune kite shield is the only place I can get. I only get giant keys from hill giants, and I can only get a rune kite shield from Obor. I wouldn't be surprised if I never get a rune kite shield again unless I smith it myself. So my original plan was to just get base 70s and then go under range again. But since I have this rune kite shield now, which is super nice, I'm thinking I'm gonna grind melees until I burn out. I'll get 70 melees, and then I'll go over to ogresses. I think I'm gonna grind those until I burn out, just because it's the most efficient way to do it. Because I'll probably never get a rune kite shield again, and I'm not gonna keep that in my inventory. I probably won't keep that in my inventory while I craft and stuff. So I'm gonna grind out melee super long. I don't know how long until I burn out. I'm hoping 2 months, 3 months. Get them up into the 80s or 90s, hopefully. It'd be super nice to get it into the 90s, but I think I'll probably just get my melees into the 80s. We'll see about that. And then after that, go to ranged. I'm not gonna plan too far ahead because I just want to grind as hard as I can first. Okay, so that's everything on UIMfreebie. Now we're gonna talk about my new account that I made. So there's a lot of talk in this video. I think this is gonna be a long one. But the new account that I made is another free-to-play Iron Man. It's just a regular Iron Man. It's not an Ultimate Iron Man, and it's a rune crafting alt. because I think I talked about last video or the video before that I really want to train rune crafting on my Ultimate Iron Man, because I think that would be super cool to train rune crafting on it. But unfortunately, it just doesn't make sense, because in order to train rune crafting, like doing earth runes, I need to complete rune mysteries, and then once I complete rune mysteries, then I can't do air TRs while I'm crafting. So like any XP that I get while I'm grinding is probably just XP that I would have gotten anyway doing air TRs. So I'll probably never get around to rune crafting on my Ultimate Iron Man. So what I did was I made a rune crafting alt, which I just rune crafting on. It's called Body Runes, but it's spelled B-O-D-Y. Let me see. B-O-D-Y space R-U-N-E-Z. I'll put some footage of it on the screen. But it's an ultimate. It's a regular Iron Man, free to play restricted. So I'm never gonna buy membership on it. Where I just everything that I do is just rune crafting on it. So obviously, if I'm just grinding rune crafting on it, I want to be efficient. So there's a lot of thinking that I've had toward this account, and I'm really excited about it. So obviously, the first thing that came to mind was earth runes. But then I read, because on the free-to-play wiki they have a few guides. Here, I'll credit the guide, because I read it, it's kind of helped me out a lot. It's on the free-to-play wiki. It's a text guide. Links. The Advanced Free-to-Play Iron Man Guide version 2.02 by Asira, Zoma, and Tanardino. Asira, Zoma, and Tanardino. I think it's how I say it. But I read that, and that said that as a free-to-play Iron Man, if I mine essence in Varrock and then bank it, and I just do that AFK, and then I do suicide body runes, which means I go in a free-to-play world. I'll grab an inventory of essence from Edgeville, because I have it all banked, and then I'll run to the body altar, craft the runes, and then I'll have another account there that'll kill me, and I'll suicide there, and I'll have my respawn point in Edgeville. So then I'll respawn in Edgeville, go to the bank, grab some more essence, and then repeat. And it said, and I really like that idea, because that way I get to AFK the essence, so I don't have to worry about always crafting earth runes doing the same thing. I can just kind of, because mining essence is super AFK, like mining and baking it is like super duper AFK, like no mind required at all to do it. So I really like that. And it said that it was also the fastest experience for an Iron Man. It said that it was 5,000 rune crafting experience per hour for a regular free to play Iron Man, which is like even better. So it's what I want to do, plus it's as fast as possible. Now the only downfall to this is that I don't know if what he was talking, because a lot of Iron Men used to do Ankus, so they'd have a lot of essence from Ankus. So I don't know, when he says 5,000 experience per hour, if he's talking about 5,000 per hour just the crafting part, or 5,000 experience per hour that's crafting and mining. So if it's just crafting, then I figured I might as well just craft earth runes, because it'll be way more efficient, like more than twice as efficient. But if that 5,000 experience per hour is the mining and the crafting, just like overall, then that makes a lot of sense to me, like that I should do that, and I like that a lot better. And in my mind, I kind of calculated, like, 'cause I can mine like 900 essence per hour. So if I can mine 900 essence per hour, then I should be able to get like 10,000 experience per hour while I'm just crafting the runes. So combined, that would be around 5,000. If I'm crafting around 900 to 1,000 essence per hour. So it kind of makes sense to me. If anybody that's watching this video or listening to me right now that knows this for sure, if the mining of the essence in Varrock, like mining and banking and getting a big pile of essence, and then if I go afterwards and do a bunch of suicide body runes, if that combined is about 5,000 experience per hour, if anybody knows that for sure, and they can tell me that, then I would really, really appreciate that, because I'm kind of at a dilemma right now where I don't know. And the only way for me to know right now is to, first of all, get 5 million GP, which is what I need to get the Edgeville respawn. So right now I'm thinking about spending over 100 hours in the wilderness picking up plate legs and selling them to the wilderness general store. And then I also need to train another alt to, I think this account, Body Runes, is combat 33, so I'm going to train another Iron Man, like just ranged, like 50 ranged, and they're combat 33, so they can kill this account as fast as possible. So if anybody knows for sure, and they can tell me which method's faster, whether it's Earth Runes, which I believe with no teleports is about 3,800 runecrafting experience per hour, or if it's Body Runes with mining the essence is about 5,000, that'd be really nice. I'm kind of doing both right now, like I said, because I already know. So, like right now, as I'm doing this video, I don't feel like focusing on Earth Runes a little more, so I'm just AFKing, mining the essence, and then banking it. But then, like last night, I did a little bit of Earth Rune crafting, and I got like a few thousand. I did like an hour of Earth Rune crafting. So yeah, currently, I have on this account 37 rune crafting, which is pretty nice already. I think I started this account like maybe 2 weeks ago. It's 37 rune crafting. I got the majority of that from, because before I did Rune Mysteries, I got 1,000 air talismans from Duke Horatio in Lumbridge, because I also figured like once I do Rune Mysteries, I can never get Earth talismans from him. So I might as well take advantage of it and just get as much as I can while I haven't done the quest yet. So I just grind out for a few hours, and I got 1,000 air talismans. So that got me about 25,000 runecrafting XP just from doing air tiaras. So since I also had to be able to craft tiaras, and I had to get those 1,000 tiaras, I got 44 crafting from that, which is really nice. I guess I'll just go over all the skills that I have so far. So I'll work my way down this list. I'll post the skills on the screen. But I have 40 attack that I got at giant frogs or big frogs in Lumbridge Swamp, just so that I can wield a rune pickaxe. I wanted to wield it so I can get one more inventory space, which just makes sense to me. So getting that 40 attack over the long run is gonna be beneficial. I only have 31 strength because I would get my next max hit at like 35, I think, and I think it was just faster just to go straight to 40 attack. I got 19 prayer because I was burying the bones while I was doing the frogs. So I figured that the higher my combat level is without getting defensive stats, the better, because then the ult that I train a Body Rune, if I do Body Runes to kill me, will be able to kill me faster. So that's why I don't have any defense levels. That's why I buried all the bones, so then I can get the highest combat level. So then if I do end up doing the Body Runes account, then I can just make it straight ranged, and then it'll kill me as fast as possible because I don't have any defense. And I'll have, like, prayer doesn't benefit me at all. Like, obviously I'm not going to be praying because I want to die as fast as possible, so I can get the next inventory of essence. So prayer is like totally useless to me if I'm just trying to die, but it makes my combat level higher. So that's why I did all that. 17 magic. To be honest with you, I don't really know why I got that. I did that at the beginning of my account. I think I just got it because initially I was planning on doing a bunch of ranged to get money, and then if I did a bunch of that ranged, I would have a bunch of law runes, so I could teleport while I'm crafting earth runes. But I kind of scrapped that idea, so I just have 17 magic, for no reason. 37 rune crafting. Obviously, I told you about that. 47 mining. This is all from just mining essence. I think I have about 6,500 essence mined and banked right now. So that's all from mining that and mining silver. Because I totally skipped crafting. Yeah, I got 44 crafting as well because I got those 1,000 earth talismans. So I also crafted 1,000 earth tiaras to go along with those, so I can make air tiaras. So 44 crafting from that, and then the 47 mining is from mining essence and the silver. 36 smithing is from, I did a quest to get 28 smithing or something for the silver bars, and then the rest is from crafting silver bars. 28 fishing is from while I was doing my melee stats. I was getting my food because I'm trying to conserve as much money as possible for that 5 mil. So I just get that fishing and I'd buy bait, and I would just, whenever I ran out of food in the leverage swamp, I would run over to the fishing spot and I'd fish a bunch of, like, what was I fishing? I was fishing, like, what they call it, herring and minnows. And then I'd mine a tree and make a fire and cook them all up. So that's what the fishing, cooking, and fire making's all from. And then the wood cutting, I got 14 wood cuttings. So then I could do the riverboat system, cut down trees and travel around the map a little bit easier. So yeah, I feel like a little bit like unfocused right now from talking so much. So I hope everything that I just said made sense. It looks like we're running on 21 minutes right now, so it's a pretty long video. I talked about a lot. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast or mumbling too much. But yeah, that's what's been going on with my Ultimate Iron Man and my new account. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.